Okay, there we go. And hopefully the audio is working. Let's just give it a quick listen. Okay. Okay, yes, definitely working. Sounds good to me. I'm not sure how many people are watching this right now. I don't think anyone is watching me live, but welcome to the video because this will be posted on YouTube afterwards. So thank you guys for tuning in. It has been a while since I posted on this channel especially, and hopefully the delay between the audio and the actual visual is not too bad. Of course, this is my first time ever streaming, even though I do have a pretty good setup from work, so that's what I'm doing this on right now. And yeah, welcome to the video. In today's video / stream, we'll be basically purchasing some new equipment for the season. I need to get myself a combat shirt, combat pants, some gear, some attachments for my vest, combat belts, combat boots. So obviously, you know, not looking to spend a crazy amount of money, so everything I'm doing here is budget. And I've already compiled a great list of things to show you guys, so you can see my screen right now. Essentially, if you know anything about bookmarks, which are these things up here, I have created a bunch of bookmarks and put them inside of a shopping folder, and inside of that shopping folder I have made some, I've made subfolders. So I have paintball, and inside of paintball I have attachments, barrels, stocks, combat clothing, masks, magazines. Inside combat clothing I have boots, belts, gloves, shirts, pants. So this is the main folder that we'll be looking at today. Is just going to be combat clothing. And yeah, hopefully you guys just enjoy the overall experience, and yeah, learn some cool tips from this. So yeah, I'm excited to show you guys. So first time streaming, hopefully there won't be too many huge mistakes. Obviously, you saw my background over there, but that's not a big deal. But yeah, I'm excited to show you guys this whole thing. I'm just checking the stream real quick. Cool. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be purchasing is going to be shirts and pants. So over here I have a bunch of links, like literally way too many links, because I wanted to show you guys some options in case you want to pick for yourself. And some of these are just the shirt, some of these are just the pants separately, and some of these are kit that come together. Everything here is, not everything, but most of the things here are from Amazon. So what I'm going to be doing is just opening these tabs at first. So there should be a way to open all 9 tabs. So there we go. And hopefully the stream connection holds up and doesn't give out on me. But yeah, I have to choose whether or not I'm going to look at OBS or look at the actual stream, but I don't know what any of these things mean besides the one concurrent viewer, which I think is me. No idea. Alright, so this is the first link, just loaded up. Lambose, I don't know how to pronounce it. Men's tactical clothing, shirt and pants, long sleeve set, multicam with a BDU hunting uniform. Yeah, obviously not cheap, only 5 left, so people are buying these, which is good, and a decent amount of reviews with a 4-star rating. So definitely something to look at. This one is by the brand Minji, and Airsoft shirts, multicam pants, survival, tactical gear. So almost looks about the same thing. Better rating over here, and it's a little cheaper. But yeah, I think this is the #1 brand that pops up on Amazon. Not 100% sure, but if you're searching for the first time, this is probably what you're going to find. And I think we're going to close that immediately. Assuming, yeah, this has medium plus. I am a size small, they don't even have my size, so this is out for me. But you guys can always search for that link by just copying the title that I have over here. So this is just a shirt. I think this is one of the highest rated ones on Amazon, but obviously $80 for just a combat shirt is kind of ridiculous, even though you get this try before you buy, which is nice. They do have a lot of patterns and things here, and I think it is better quality material for this specific product. So True Spec is the company, and they're like that in between Airsoft Paintball slash Airsoft Paintball slash real arms. So they're very much that in between those. So if you're looking for that extra edge, True Spec is a good company to go with. Not what we're going to be using. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. That's not good. Maybe we got to open less tabs at one time. So this is a cheaper option of True Spec, I guess, but essentially the same thing. Also, not going to go with that. We're back at Lembosi, so same thing over here. I guess I should have checked these links before starting the video. These are the knee pads, but they really could go for anything. Now I already have a pair of knee pads. I don't think I need any elbow pads, so currently right now I'm not going to buy this, but maybe in the future I will. So I'm going to keep that link up there. This also says Lembosi, it's the same thing. Close that. Yeah, I gotta start getting rid of some of these bookmarks over here. Okay, yeah, get rid of this one as well. Unless I just opened the same one again and again, which I don't think I did. Okay, we opened all of these. Here we have a few more which I'd like to show you guys. So we're gonna open these. This is probably the same one, so I'm not even gonna open that one. So we're gonna open 5. Hopefully this does not destroy the stream, which I think is still running nicely, which is good. Yeah, I can't exactly see how it's running, but hopefully everything's good. I'm hoping that this video also won't be too long, just because I haven't posted in a very long time, and I'm not looking to really harass my current subscriber base. Okay, US Patriot is the website. Condor combat shirt. So this is also kind of like in that true spec category, where it's better quality of materials. There's a big difference between camos, and usually when you see this, it's laws of supply and demand, meaning that it doesn't cost them more than $15 to make this shirt. So the quality of materials probably for this one is not so good. I would assume mostly polyester. It doesn't really say, but I mean, it has some decent ratings over here, but that's not that much. But this one's going off the list as well, since it's also just a shirt. And I think this set is the better bet, unless you have a weird shape proportion. 5.1. 5.1 is more of, essentially, true spec, but even better. You're basically getting into that real material. So this is actually 80% polyester, 20% spandex. So I guess very athletic, but I don't know why they're using so much polyester. That's kind of ridiculous to me. The spandex makes sense a little bit, especially for this area, but it's not a very breathable material at all. But neither is polyester. So I really don't understand the shirt. It does have a lot of high ratings, which is interesting, but that's also an option you guys could look at. And this is true spec on US Patriot's website. Here we go, here's one. So we got Car Warnick, and this one's coming in at around 30 bucks. And obviously if you're purchasing anything off Amazon, one thing I recommend you guys get the Amazon Prime credit card. So you basically save yourself 5% off whenever you make a purchase off Amazon, which is great. It doesn't hurt at all. Yeah, so that's totally a possibility you guys could do. But this one's still coming in at the cheapest, even if I'm assuming I get the pants for this one. Yeah, looks like, unless this one's coming with the knee pads, which I'm gonna check out real quick, but I doubt it. And then I'm gonna compare between the two. So this one is the pants, I'm guessing. Nope, different stuff. Well, this one's just outrageously expensive, so that's a no. Right there, I'll tell you, that's a no. We got polyester cotton. This one's coming in at 40, so add this together is 70 compared to getting this together, which is 55. It says it's run small. I am a small, kind of veering into that medium range, but obviously it depends. And I can always return if it doesn't fit. I don't really know my measurements, so I don't know why I'm here, but does it say waist anywhere? In inches. Okay, yeah, I'm in that small range. That should be fine. Yeah, so I think that's really it. And it usually ships within 6 to 10 days, so that actually sucks. I won't be getting it for the beginning of the season from this company, because I'm hoping to play this Sunday, get some more footage for this channel as well, which would be fun. Over here, this one come on Wednesday, which would be great. Yeah, this one will not come on time. Hoping to play the 18th, but is what it is. So yeah, this is something to consider just because of timing. And this one, if I were to select small, let's see, does the price change? Okay, I got 5% off coupon. This is stuff to consider. Definitely stuff to consider here. Multi-pocket design with knee pads, 35% cotton, 65% polyester. Same exact thing. Literally the same exact thing. Now this one looks, I don't know why, it just looks better. no idea why. I don't know. I wish there were more people on the stream right now. I'm gonna be honest. I would want to hear what other people think, but you know that is what it is when you don't have a huge audience and you're streaming. So I'm actually gonna just keep these tabs open for right now, and we'll get back to that. But that's basically the choice that we have right now. So going back to combat clothing, next up is a belt. Definitely gonna need a belt. I only have 4 options over here, but these are 4 very good options. So we'll be happy with these. The first one is Core, and the reason why I think this one is really, really cool is because it's a combat belt that has the adjustable belt system, like the kind that goes click, 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 and that one's very nice, mostly because micro adjustments, so you'll get very, very comfortable, and also, you know, for everyday use, because if you ever do want to use real steel, this could be something that you would use. So currently unavailable, can't get it, but that's something to consider. Now, one thing that's cool about combat belts is they're actually quite affordable. I'm going to take off my jacket, I'm sweating. But you essentially have something that's not too expensive, like at all. And that's awesome if you're going to be getting, you know, something just for Airsoft or just for paintball in my case. But who knows, maybe I'll play Airsoft in the future. So actually not a super expensive item to hold your gear belt. Let's see, we got 2 more links to look at. Excuse me. Take a drink. Okay. Chuckmo tactical belt. This one's also 1.5 inch. I think they're both 1.5 inch. Yep. This one looks a little bit different, like the quick release. At least this is more like a push bend style, and this one is more you lift up like a seatbelt kind of thing. This one is a little bit more expensive. Oh, they just don't have it in my size, so this is not an option for me, but might be something to look into, especially look at that rating. Gosh darn, to have that many 5 stars with that many ratings that's an achievement. Yeah, I believe it's high quality. That's something they'll definitely look into if they have it in your size. And then this one is Fairwood. Now these are the exact same belt, it's just different colors. So the choice really comes from me. I'm going to be going with an ACU style. So whether it's this one or, I mean, that's also the thing I fear about getting from different companies is this one lighting or is it actually very, very yellow compared to this one, which is, I think, more of what my vest is like. This one's definitely what my vest is like, which I like. Let's see the size chart for this actually. Small 30 to 31. Okay, that's also works. And then this one, I mean, it's much harder to gauge shirt size. Small 40 chest. Yep, that falls into it. I'm a tiny guy. I'm a tiny man when it comes to shirts and stuff. Rating wise though, okay, I still have to come back to these, but essentially which color do I go with for these? And it looks like these are 2 different sellers? Just based on the store that I'm on? Or it's just because I'm going through tree stands, blinds, and accessories. That makes a lot of sense, right? Oh, look, we got another Vero. Hello. Welcome to the stream. You're the only other person here. But essentially, we have, if I can mute my phone, that would be nice. Okay. 2 belts right over here. The color really comes down to, do I go with brown or green? Just because this is what I'm going to be rocking. But I also want it to work for everyday use, just in case in the future if I ever go to the range and I do go into real steel. I'm one of those people that call these things an investment for later in life. So I think tan is really the way to go. It's very versatile, unless you end up going black. But, I don't know, black could also work. Nothing else I have is black besides the markers. But also my holster is black, so it could work. So really it comes down to color. Free delivery tomorrow, and this one is by Friday. So, but it's the same exact thing otherwise. So I'm gonna go with, oh, I see, maybe it's just color. I don't know, it's confusing, but the choice right now is just color over here. That's what it comes down to. yeah, so now we're done with belts. Gloves I already have. I'm not going to purchase right now, but the next thing is actually boots, and then we're going to go into dump pouch, which is a very important piece of gear that I need. So for boots, I have a bunch of tabs actually. I don't know why this is here. I'm going to get rid of that. Not because it's an interesting link, but because it doesn't belong in this section. Okay, Free Soldier. I believe this is the one I probably decided on, but not 100% yet, because these also look pretty good. For more Free Soldiers. Now obviously, like I said, we're going on a budget view. We're not looking to spend hundreds, because there are some crazy expensive combat boots. Don't need steel toe, don't need anything crazy. And I also want it to be a hiking boot, because I do not own a decent hiking boot. The ones I have are Blundstones, and they've fallen apart, and really could use a decent hiking boot. So, but ankle support is also nice. So this is currently what I'm looking at. I've seen very mixed reviews about them, but not bad when it comes to Amazon rating, plus Prime. So definitely becoming quick. Let's see, here we have Free Soldier. Does not have my size, which is disappointing. Now, these are both Free Soldier. This one's just taller, 6-inch. So let's see if they have. Yeah, so essentially they don't have it, which sucks. And here they have one. So Free Soldier's 8 inches. That's very tall, especially for a hiking boot option. It would be much smarter to go for something like this compared to this. In terms of ratings, though, I mean, it depends. If you guys are using it only for Airsoft, if you're using it only for paintball, then you might want to go for this. I also like this color a lot more compared to this. This just looks way too tan, way too light. It's gonna look horrible with dirt on it. This one won't look so bad. Definitely, I can use it for everyday wear with this color scheme. Like hiking and stuff. So this is Coyote Brown, and then they have tan. So the tan just looks too tan. In my opinion, at least for this. So that's it with that. And then we have these Cool Max boots, which I think I saw in an ad on YouTube. And they're fairly affordable. Hello everyone else tuning in right now. Appreciate the views. And yeah, if you have any questions, you can go ahead, type in the chat, I have it open. They do have my size, which is nice. I doubt I would go with green. I'd probably go with tan, but like I said, it's too tan and it's out of stock. And I don't even know if this company has a free shipping option. Like I said, this just came up on the YouTube ad. This is also 8-inch boot, but the color makes me think I can actually use it for hiking. But this price range just feels a little too cheap. You know what I'm saying? So I am curious about the material being used. It does not give a lot of information. It also doesn't give really any insight into it. I've never seen this product anywhere else, which is upsetting. But the choice is really between these two at this point. It's a $43 difference, sorry. This one I have 5% off. This one would probably charge for shipping. Let's check that, and that would be the deciding factor. Estimate shipping and tax, yeah. So Amazon is also going to charge tax, but that's fine. I'm sure I can find a discount code if I did some digging. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the website's not horrible. I don't even know who this is. That just auto popped up over there, but I'm going to go ahead and go to selfie cam so I can fill this in and put in my address. There we go. No offense to you guys, I don't think you'll spam me with anything bad, but $16.02 for shipping. Yep, that's a no. Definitely gonna go with Free Soldier. So at least we found a boot. We found the boot. That is good. There's a truck honking outside. I hope you guys can't hear that. Yeah, you guys can definitely hear that, so I apologize. But yeah, definitely gonna go with this boot. Very excited for it actually. So yeah, we figured out the boot. Did not figure out the belt. I think we're gonna go with tan, the brown. Sorry, it also matches the boot. It just makes sense. Doesn't match perfectly, but I'm sure with a little dirt, this one looks very gold in this picture. Happens to be. It's whew. Ooh, gift wrap packaging. Is that what it said over there? Hey, stop. Picture just keeps showing up. Okay, cool. So we have boots. We got the belt. I still have to figure out between these 3 products over here. So if anyone's online, I see 2 people are at least viewing. So hello there. If you could help me out choosing between these products. So this shirt, these pants, compared to the one set over here, which is a little bit cheaper, but will come later. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna wear to game day. Probably jeans and a hoodie. We'll see. But yeah, that is boots. So it's good to figure that out. Dump pouch, and I think that's the last thing we're gonna figure out for today. And then we can always jump back online and do another one of these, because it's honestly fun so far. No problems with that. Should we open the eBay links too? Yeah, hopefully it will not blow up my laptop. Yeah. Whew. Okay, so here's the first one. Now, there are very much different kinds of dump pouches. Besides the color, you have drop-down dump pouches that fold. And so essentially you can see right here, this picture, this one folds up into a nice, tiny little like rolled up piece of paper, and then you would just pull on that tab and the whole thing would expand and open up and you could throw your mags in there. Also, these tend to hold a lot more than other ones. You can see the size over here, 10 inches by 5.9 inches by 2.5 inches. Don't know why I'm so gassy. The soda over here isn't even open. Ridiculous. But yeah, we got 3 options from $16.95. I'm not sure what that means. It's just this olive drab. But I would want the multicam also. This one is very, very cool looking, but is $20. But it has a lot of ratings, so that's pretty good. And Condor is a very well-known company, so that's good to know. This one is by Tactical. Tactical is also a well-known company, and I like this one because they do have double packages. And this bag is very versatile. Now, obviously, it's meant as a dump pouch. You can tell by the lining on the top here, because there's this elastic tab on the side, and essentially that one allows you to just quickly close it up, and then it will hold your mags. I don't like how this one is not as flexible. Like, you can't really hang this one off somewhere as easily. I think what I would do is like attach it to my combat belt or something. It'd be really convenient to have it as a drop pouch on my left leg, since I have my holster on my right, but I actually want to put some mags there in the future, which makes it very difficult to choose. But at that half the price option, it's very, very tempting. So something to consider there. And now this one, I think, is the cheapest option I was able to find. I was very surprised when I found this. So there is a few bad ratings on it, which is concerning. But 4 out of 5 ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. So it says here 6 mags. Now, of course, they don't tell you the size of those mags, which is upsetting. And this color of multicam is horrible. Like, it's ugly. That is, no. Don't want that. And there's some kind of promo over here with the belt, which is interesting. Actually, I need to check out that belt, because this one looks like a better color, but the same company. So I'm going to bring that one. Oh, it is fair one. But what? This one says it's tan compared to the other ones, so that's confusing. It's literally, oh, it's not the same thing, but it's the same company. That is confusing. Okay. Weird, right? And this one says tan, this one says brown. I don't know. Much trickier over here. But this one has a lot more ratings, so I think I'm actually going to close this one, go with the tan option, just because I don't want to have something brown. I want something that's tan. First world problems, I know. I hope the stream is still working. I'm going to turn on the audio for a second. Ratings. Sounds good. Hi, Mikhail. How's it going? So, yeah, basically just trying to pick some products right now. And then this is the last one that I found. This is also very cheap option. This is the cheapest option. So Mija is the name of the company. Obviously coming from China. Of course, $7 is really affordable. And it hooks onto the side like this. I mean, he has a combat belt, a very, very cheap combat belt. Not using good material at all, but it does do the job. And as you can see, it's not collapsible, it's not flexible at all, so it kind of just hangs off the side of you. It doesn't bounce around as much, of course, but it also doesn't hold as much. So it is something to consider, and it does give your proportions a much wider frame, which is not fun when trying to squeeze through doorways or trying not to get hit. So something to consider there. I'm not going to go with that tan option anyway, because I would much rather the multicam, which matches the rest of my current layout. So essentially the choice comes between, do I want to go with this one? This one is the most ideal, obviously Condor being the best company, but literally doubling the price, even though it does roll up, which is nice when not in use, but during a game, I mean, you put one mag in there and all of a sudden it's in use and it's bagging into you. And then this one is the cheapest option that we have left. It's also a folding one, but the multicam pretty much sucks. So yeah, definitely something to consider. True dump punch for magazines, excellent size, great color and camos, 4 size because it looks great. The trade-off for getting this price is that the drawstring is not as good as Condor or more expensive brands. It just fits AK mags. Okay, people aren't saying horrible things about it, which is good for them. Obviously not Condor. What are you gonna do? I'm wondering if the price, if I get it here, is any cheaper. I don't think so. That would have been nice. Yeah, so it's a tough choice, not gonna lie, between these. Let's see. Okay. And then Condor. Yeah, so I'm stuck here right now. I did not show you guys the eBay links. I did want to show you guys a little bit. So they do have cheaper options. Also, same kind of thing, except these, most of them are coming from further away. This one is within range. I mean, most of the things you get off eBay are going to be from China, directly from there. So you can definitely find cheaper prices. Like, look here, $7.55. It's very cheap. This one's coming from Utah and it would actually come on time. I think they do have a multicam option. Yeah, they do. CP. Oh wow, that is. Whew. Okay. If I thought this one was ugly, wow, well, I closed that immediately. I'm not even sure if this one folds up. I think it does because of this little part over here, but of course I'm not sure. And the reason I like this one, it really comes down to, do you want something that's constantly hitting you and bouncing off your leg or bouncing off your side, compared to something which is not going to do that. So that's the difference between these two, this one being a lot stiffer and can hold more things because of the side pockets, and this one being a lot more flexible and can just go on your back and you just have to throw the things in there, and then you have the drawstring. So it's actually a tough choice. For now, what I'm going to do is add this to cart, because why not? Some helpful recommendations I'm not going to get. Fairwind belt I'm going to add to cart as well, in tan variety. So that's done. So far so good, guys. And here we have Condor 3 mag folding pouch. So we really have to just pick between the dump pouches and then the actual uniform, which is cool. And I think that's it for this video at least. And we'll look into doing some more in the future. 3 fold mag recovery pouch. How much does this say it holds? Doesn't really say apparently. But obviously Condor, so it's a good company. I'll turn down my brightness a little bit. That's up. That's not down. There we go. Hopefully that looks good. I can't even tell. Yeah, that looks dandy. The average Joe would like it, but not built strong enough. Interesting. That's for this one. Oh, this is Condor. Wow. So let's just see the reviews here. Actually, this one has more reviews and it's higher, and it's half the price. He makes it look pretty flexible. I want to see how people are attaching this as well. Just because I feel like this can't go on a vest as much, unless it's on your sides. Oh, he has it on the side. Look at that. On both sides of him. That's interesting. I mean, I feel like that just gives you a much wider profile, which I don't love. Oh, yeah, you can easily fit 6 mags in there. He's using it out of bag. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's what I like. It goes on the side, just like over there. So technically, it can go on my left side. That won't even be an issue. I think I'm gonna go with this and just have it on my left side, just because it doesn't bounce around as much. So, add to cart. Oh boy, we're going all off. So sorry about this one. Maybe in the future, or maybe the Condor in the future, but definitely 2 links to look into for sure. And then we have finally the uniform. Obviously, I want my stuff before game day, which makes it very hard to choose. It also says this one runs small, so kind of worried about it since I am a size small, but if it runs small, then I don't know. I like that this is all in one package, and I know that the camouflage is going to match perfectly. But yeah, obviously, big difference there between these and those. Does this one come with the knee pads? It does. That's pretty nice. This is tricky. This is where I get stuck. So I see there's one person viewing. So if you have an opinion, it'd be good to hear. But right now I'm leaning towards this set, even though it is about $15 more expensive. Take out the 5% for the pants. It does come with knee pads, and I have knee pads, but they do not fit me very well at all. I have to literally have them on the tightest, and they're still slipping. They're not very comfortable. These are integrated in the pants. Don't know how well it will work. I've never tried it before, but I think it will be pretty good. They do look pretty good. And since they are at a technically higher price point, they might be very nice. Rating wise, I do need to review these really quickly. What to expect? This guy got a small, and he's very happy. Not for thick boys. Similar to Cry's, knee pads need some cutting to fit the pockets. If you don't squat, you'll be fine. For my thick boy, limited. Okay. They're smaller than expected, so get a size or 2 bigger than you need. Military trousers are 32, the long, but these are short. My legs are kind of short. Let's see. Oh, he got extra large. If you do squats, you can't fit your quads in these. Very comfortable, great price. Most comfortable pants I own. Well, that's not good. Way too small. So I mean, all the people that are saying it's small are getting extra large sizes. Based on the 30 waist recommendation, fits me fine with a little extra room as well. That's nice, especially if I'm wearing a combat belt. Just reply over here so people don't think I didn't reply. Fits just fine as a little extra room as well. I believe the company has updated the size chart to actually match US sizes. Interesting. These, however, are not for small waist, long leg people. 5'9", 5'10", and pants go down. Are not for small. Okay. And pants go down to the top of my boot, enough to cover my laces. So isn't that good? Like, I'm confused. You can also always hem them. But yeah, I feel like the quality here is questionable. Really, ideally, I would want to order both, and then whichever one I don't like, return. Because I'm not loving the ratings here. Very good buy, material feels good. Order what they say is 30, but I were at 44. Ho. You were probably around the 29. Right now the cart is already at a decent amount, and again, we're doing this on a budget. People are either 1-star or 5-star. For Airsoft, they fit small. Everyone says they fit small, which is concerning if I get a size small. Yeah. I do like this shirt. This shirt has good reviews. It literally has more reviews than the set. So yeah, it's tricky. I don't know. That's why I wanted to make the video, but I don't want to waste y'all's time while I'm deciding, because I'll just annoy everybody. So really just have to make a decision. This one has elbow pads. This one also has elbow pads. This one comes with knee pads. That one doesn't come with knee pads. I can always use the knee pads with something else if I grow out of it or something. Fits for Airsoft, Paintball, CPQ. Really want to order both, especially because this one isn't even coming on time. These, I think, will come on time. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's order both. I've done that in the past with some office equipment and it worked out pretty well. So I think it's worth it to do here as well, just because that's a tricky decision. Maybe I'll make a video. You know, which one I end up keeping, obviously I'll make a video about, but it's gonna be an expensive cart. $214. At least there's 5% off. But yeah, that's everything. So for all those wondering, we do have the tactical combat shirt over here, the military pants, then we got the dump pouch, then we have here the boots, which is nice. We have here the belt, combat belt, and then we have the set, which comes with, this one costs shipping. Oh, I see how they get you now. That's not fun. Can I make this 0? Yeah. Extra shipping on Amazon, that's news to me, man. I don't like that at all. So yeah, that's the story. But essentially that should be everything. 161 total. Definitely not cheap. Definitely not cheap for all the gear. It is hot in here. I'm gonna open the window, so sorry if it gets noisy, but I'm literally sweating. Yeah, that's the story. So yeah, gonna make the order. I'm gonna switch my screen actually. There we go, selfie cam. I want to show you guys my credit cards and stuff, but I'm gonna turn up the AC just a little. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. That way I can close the window in a minute when it gets cooler in here. But yeah, essentially got all the gear. 161 is our total for all of that, which is basically everything you need besides for masks / goggles if you're playing Airsoft. If you're playing Paintball, obviously you wear a mask. And then, yep, order has been placed. So then, obviously there's more gear, which I would love to go through. I'm gonna monitor me. There we go. And you guys can see over here, for people who are watching, we went through this list. The helmet though, helmet is something I'm going to add when I get an upgraded mask, which I am hoping to do in the future. I do have to sell my current one if I do that, just because, you know, I'm trying to conserve the expenses over here. But basically, and these are extra attachments to specific things like pouches and stuff, which I might also look to get right now, because I could use 1 or 2 of these. Not even for water, just in general. So I'm gonna do some extra shopping just for that right now, but not sure if it's worth recording, just because I don't want this video to actually be too long. But essentially, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully I didn't embarrass myself too much on the stream, and hopefully if you're new here, do consider subscribing. It is free, doesn't hurt, and hope to make more videos like this, and obviously gameplay videos as well, using some of the gear that I just got, and I want to make reviews on all of it as well. So yeah, lots of cool content coming in the future. Haven't uploaded on this channel much at all, but it should be an exciting time. So again, thank you guys so much, appreciate it, and yeah, like, share, subscribe.